Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for watching. Today we're going to do one of the best reviews of the year, the 2023 High Handicap Iron Review. Remember, if you like our channel, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends. Well, what a year it has been for the iron category. Been some phenomenal irons out there, and for high handicappers specifically, we've had some great product. We've had great product from Srixon, from Callaway. We've just some incredible irons out there. ZX5 has been a great iron, ZX4 has been a great iron, Paradigm has been a great iron. So this category has been a real tough one to get down to just 3 irons. But we've managed to do it, and there might be a little bit of controversy in some of these, so I'm going to enjoy some of the comments when we release this video. And I'm sure you're going to all have an opinion, if you are in that high handicap category, as to an iron that you either wouldn't want to play or that should have been in the top 3. So at number 3, late to the party, released in August, is the T350 from Titleist. Just a kind of revamp of the T300. They'll probably hate me for saying that, but it sits in that category. What this iron is super powerful. Forged face, so you get that lovely feel of a Titleist iron, which I think regardless of handicap you're going to enjoy hitting. But overall, the product itself is hot, it flies. You've seen it in some of my previous reviews. It does a brilliant job of getting some ball speed, and it looks fantastic too. So number 3 is the T350. In number 2, now this one could be slightly controversial, it's the JPX 923 HL. Now, why is that controversial? Well, this one isn't all about ball speed. This one actually is the high launch version of the 923 range. Why do I think this is in number 2? Well, for a lot of high handicappers, we also notice that there is sometimes a slower swing speed, and with the stronger lofts in some irons, it has been really difficult to get the height and therefore the landing angle on some of those irons. So with the additional loft and the technology in the JPX 923 HL to help you get that ball up quicker, faster and quicker and higher, it has been an iron that has been so successful, especially in that slower swing speed category or element of high handicappers. So super iron. Works super good with graphite as well, which is great. But in number 1, a favourite so far of 2023, unfortunately for high handicappers, it is going to be the Ping G430. Now I put this as number 3 in our mid-handicapper. I think there was a few irons that mid-handicappers would like, maybe the look of slightly different irons, but for a high handicapper, I think it is going to be very difficult to beat the Ping G430 in 2023. It was such a powerful iron. Everything about it is brilliant. The sound, the feel, it looks good, the custom fitting options, the wedge options. There is so much good about this iron that, well, it's our number 1. So let's, for the last time of 2023, let's get in the Trackman bay and let's hit them and see what the numbers are saying. So T350, super iron, super powerful. Titleist have done a really tidy job. They always do. Sort of August time, they always, when they launch their iron every couple of years, they always do a tidy job. We've talked about the success of T150 in previous videos, that kind of new number to the family, if you like, and 350 is a new number as well, replacing the T300. But it's really powerful. It's slightly longer for me. One of the things that's really good about the Titleist iron, especially in T350, is it visually always looks really long from heel to toe. So when you get behind the golf ball, if I'm a high handicapper, I'm going to be thinking, you know what, this looks really like a big face, but with the beauty and what they have done in the design is they've made the face look really big and easy to hit, but there's no clumpy, horrible back to it. So all of a sudden you lay this down, yes, it fills you with confidence from the face, but behind the head, it just looks classic and classy. So let's get T350 in there and see. A little bit heavy there. So I'll go to shot. But you know, there's not a lot I can say about these irons. Is they're going to give you ball speed. Make sure you get the right shaft in them. I think the beauty of T350 this year has been how many players in the mid handicap range have used the 350 long irons to combo into T200. I think that's been really, really fascinating. It's always really nice with this iron, and every time I've tested it, the height you get, I think it's really underestimated how high handicappers go for stronger lofts to try and get distance, but actually with the irons you actually want some slightly weaker lofts to get the ball going up so you can go. It doesn't matter if you actually need to hit, in my opinion, it doesn't matter if you need to hit a 6 iron instead of a 7 iron, as long as the flight and the abilities to stop the ball on the green is what you're after. There's no point in hitting a 5 iron in at 10 degrees and it bouncing through the back. Haven't got a good one yet. And that's the beauty, right? You know, that's what these irons do. They're designed for people that hit it fat and heavy and misstrike it and struggle to find the middle of the face consistently and give you that. I mean, that was so fat, but the struggle to get that consistency, and it gives you that confidence that you just want to keep hitting it. That was a bit better. So pretty solid iron. I think they've relaunched it really well. It's going into 2024 as well, so a real positive from Titleist. Now, the one, and I'll be honest, when I was looking at these irons, and Chris and I sat down and we discussed which irons should really be in the mix. We talked to our fitters in each store and said, well, what do you think? We looked at what sell-through has been as well. I think that's really important piece of feedback for us to use, not just a purely Alan said Mizuno's the best. We've actually talked to our fitters, we've actually discussed what they've seen, why they like certain irons, why they didn't like certain irons. One of the things, I think with this iron, it could have easily got into number 1. I think G430 has been so strong in terms of sell-through, in terms of its ability to really help every type of golfer in such a wide range, but I think this Mizuno JPX 923HL has been a super iron. Just looks classy, it looks a great iron, super feel. You know, how good does that feel? If you're a high handicapper, you don't want to be necessarily having shovels in your hand. You don't want to have an iron, you can see how high that's launched. You don't necessarily want to, just because you're a high handicapper, have something that is big and cumbersome and ugly to look at. There's no need for that. Like, there's plenty of good looking irons, and we're showing you them now, right? There's plenty of good looking irons that give lots and lots of forgiveness. The one thing that I'm always interested in with high handicap irons is, can you launch it and can you get the ball speed? At the end of the day, I don't care what iron you put in your hand, if you hit it as far out the toe as that, you're not going to necessarily get any result. Sounds good, feels good, just such a successful iron. Mizuno have done a great job with hot metal HL. Just everything about it is great. Custom options are good as well. Talked about the ability to put graphite in this, which has been worked really well with slower swing speeds, some lady golfers, some senior golfers. It's worked really well. The combos with this as well, you know, I've even seen guys put this in the slightly longer irons, 5-6 iron, and even gone down into the Pro head, the JPX 93 Pro, in the short run, because they just wanted something slightly smaller. So much functionality and ability to customize a set in the Mizuno range, which is great. So into our number 1, it keeps turning up in the top 3 so far. By no means at all have Ping paid us to put it there. I will say that now, because it will feel like it's a Ping love fest at the moment. We really are not. Ping it's just been so good. I think it's really, you underestimate how good this Ping iron has been. I think every time I've hit it in test, in review, in these little series now, I think it's amazing to me how consistently it performs. Obviously that was miles right, but how consistently it performs. Custom options for everyone is brilliant. They do as well, especially in this category, is they do some really good shaft options. So again, the graphite's really good they put in this club. It works really nicely with slow swing speeds as well. Got a couple of lighter options. Just solid, isn't it? Just absolutely solid. It's powerful. What numbers have we got up there? If we just get Chris to click the screen across there into the dispersion, it would be good to show you those against all the others there. Just powerful. I always enjoy it when Chris brings up that screen. He hasn't deleted my bad ones first. It's like he's trying to show me up. So consistent, right? Just such a consistent iron. Consistently right today, but consistent. So there we go, guys. There's our high handicap review of 2023. G430 has come out on top. 923HL in second place, and the Titleist T350 in third place. Like I said right at the top of this video, there is some unbelievable irons this year, and it has been really hard. This has probably been the hardest category to pick. I think there's just been so many good products. The Cobra Aerojet's been phenomenal as well. Paradigm has been superb. Paradigm X, the iron, the one that kind of went against HL, has been superb as well. So it has been difficult, but we've gone with these three with the support of our fitters, with the support of our sales, and to show that we actually can sell through these irons, and the customers wanted these irons on test. So I hope that has been interesting. G430 continues, as does the other two irons, into 2024. So these aren't coming out of any ranges soon, so you can test them from now all the way through next year. We can build you a set of T350s in our build center, and we can do the JPX 93 high launch as well. So plenty of custom options. You've got to get yourself in for a fitting. Make sure you are looking at, when you are in this category, make sure you are looking at that launch angle. Make sure you are looking at how quickly you want to stop it on the green, and not necessarily just how far things goes. But it is important that we get the ball speed correct out of the iron. So hope that was useful. Remember, if you like our videos, and thank you for watching, please hit that subscribe button. Please put your comments below. Please make sure that if there's anything you want us to review, you want us to give you some advice on, we are happy to do so. You can follow us on our other social media channels, Facebook and Instagram as well. It's been great doing this review. I hope it's been helpful, and we'll see you soon.